Oh my. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sometime Kev. We're in Poppy's kitchen today and you're watching delicious feel-good foods and recipes. And this one is a cheeseburger, probably like you've never seen a cheeseburger made before. So we're gonna make one up real quick. I'm gonna show you how it's done. We're gonna use a few ingredients. We got a brioche bun, we're gonna use some milk, we got mayonnaise, we got a burger press, empty bowl, onion. That's a Peruvian onion. Lettuce, and we're gonna make a Smashburger. That's premium ground beef. I think I got an 80-20, but it's all premium cuts from prime cuts. We got pepper, paprika, and that is garlic salt. These are hot tomatoes and chilies, cheese, and this is just a canned cheese dip, which is what I had right now. But you can use anything. You can use Velveeta, or you don't have to do that. You can just make a roux and go with your cheese. I got some cheeses grated up, so we're gonna butter those buns too, and we're gonna brown and cook them so they won't be so sensitive to where they're fixing to take a bath. We're gonna cook the burger here and the sauce there and the onion over there. This is gonna get sauteed on both sides till it's kind of blackened. Oh, it's so good.
I'm getting all the stovetop turned on, and they're all going to go between 4 and 6, not much higher than that. I'm using some cast iron skillets, which will hold the heat and cook faster. Also, I wanted everything to kind of come together at once so you can see how it's going.
I'm gonna do a little butter for that onion.
This is a super simple dish, and it takes almost no time at all. The important thing is to have everything ready to go.
That onion's gonna get a little splash of this. This is Japanese style, sweet and tangy barbecue sauce, and it tastes almost exactly like kalbi. So everything's heating up. We'll be ready to cook in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this cheese sauce in. Kind of globby and crappy.
Now, this is not my preferred base for a cheese dip. It's kind of what I'm making, but it was handy, it was easy, it was available, and did the trick. And by no means is this going to be the end of it. That's just the base. You have to add the seasoning and the peppers and tomatoes, and you got to add some cheese. Also, you're going to need to add a little bit of milk to kind of thin it out, unless you have a lot of juice from your Rotel tomatoes and peppers that you're going to use. And on your grated cheese, pick the cheese that you like your cheeseburger to taste like, whether it's cheddar or American or Swiss. You can just base your cheese sauce on that. Now, while I continually stirred this and got this nice and creamy and warmed up while everything else was heating up, you can do this ahead of time and then just warm it up in the skillet, so it's a lot easier.
I'm going to need this not super thick and not super thin. And I still have some hot tomatoes and peppers to add to it. And I'll start adding them without the juice. Let's see how.
All right, so far we've got the cheese dip going, we've got the onion on there, we've got the butter melting for the brioche bun because we're going to toast it a little bit. And we're waiting on the biggest skillet to heat up so we can do that Smashburger in just a matter of like 3 minutes. Now, I know when someone says not too thin and not too thick, that's just, what does that really mean? Make it on the thin side. Make it on the pancake batter side that when you pour it into the pan, it runs out real quick and makes a big circle. That's what you kind of need. You don't need it real thick. Now your fresh brioche buns or whatever kind of buns you got going down, kind of toast them a little bit so they'll kind of stiffen up so they're going to be able to hold up to what we're about to do.
And onion's going to cook just like a burger. I'm just going to flip it over and get that other side brown. All right, burger going down. Not quite hot enough. Didn't steam very much. Give it a second to get some good flavors going in there. I can smell it. All it is beef and pepper and a little bit of salt, and that's it. Doesn't need anything on a Smashburger. Yeah. And this is not going to take long. Oh, that beer is too hot, I can tell. Not really.
If you don't have a weighted smasher, doesn't matter. Use a saucer, flip it over, and use the bottom side or the bottom side of a small pan.
Oh, I wish you could smell that. That right there smells amazing. And then the cheese dip, almost done. This onion, oh yeah, perfect. These are almost done right here. That's gonna have to be flipped real quick.
when doing your burger or any smash burger, it's super important to have that heat set up as high as you can take it without, burning something. But when you smash that beef down, it should break open and just start smoking and just sizzling like crazy.
Should be a black char on the bottom of it. You're looking for this black char on there.
The more of that black char that you have on your burger, the better flavor you're gonna have. These cook up really fast. I used a really, really good meat. The thinner that you have and the faster they cook. They could cook in 3 minutes or less.
It's almost done. You have to assemble.
So when that beef and that fat hits that skillet or whatever you're cooking on, and it turns black and chars like that, that creates the flavor of a smash burger. If it's done right, that's why they don't need any seasoning. Maybe a little salt, maybe a little pepper, but everything else is formed on that black char. It's just amazing. Now the aroma of that cooking burger and that Peruvian sweet onion cooking over there, oh my gosh, my whole kitchen is filled. Now I'm going to go ahead and stack the onion on top of the burger, and that's going to rest just a minute while I get everything else ready. It's just about time to make this dish.
Toasted brioche bun. You can get that a little browner if you desire. I just did not. Now, and we're gonna go lettuce. Want you lettuce first. Then you're gonna go down with the mayo. Just a little. It doesn't need mayo, but you're gonna get a little bit on there. And you're gonna go down with this.
Now, if you're a ketchup and mustard guy on your burgers, you put that on there now too.
And then you want that topped. Now, this is a cheeseburger. That's what you said. Where's the cheese? So far, this thing's looking pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm making a cheeseburger with no cheese that's going to be the cheesiest cheeseburger you ever tasted.
You want to peek at those? You want to peek at those onions? Yeah, you're looking really good. All right, here's the magic.
All right, you guys, just a reminder for everybody watching, this cheese is whatever kind of cheese you like on your cheeseburger. Next time, I'm going to do mushrooms, and I'm going to do Swiss cheese dip.
This is the one thing I hate about this dish, taking these beautiful burgers and cutting them, but it's all worth it. I did not have that burger very good. Look at the onions, look how they cooked. There you go. Ideally, there would be two more. It'd be on full plate, and you would do two more in there.
And it would look just like this with just a little bit more cheese around it. So this is going to be the cheesiest cheeseburger you have ever tasted without having any cheese on your burger. I said it. Try it out.
I'm sometime Kevin Poppy's Kitchen. Thanks for joining me for this delicious recipe. This one is one for the books. Yeah. Can't tell you how good that is. That Smashburger with those sweet Peruvian onions, and then the way I served it in that cheese dip. Oh, that's good. It's a little messy, but oh my goodness. I'm sometime Kev. I'll see you on the next one.